US President may have given up his plans for Greenland for the moment at least, but the Europeans fear that the threat to the Danish territory is not over yet.
French President Emmanuel Macron has cautioned his European allies. He has urged Europe to prepare for a more confrontational phase with the United States.
Now, the French president says, I quote him, Europe should brace for more moments of US hostility, must treat the Greenland moment as a wake-up call to push through long-delayed reforms to strengthen the bloc's global power. The European Union should not mistake a lull in tensions with Washington for a lasting shift despite a pause in US threats over Greenland, trade and technology.
Well, Macron has urged EU leaders to use a summit in a Belgian castle this week to inject fresh energy into economic reforms. A move to bolster the bloc's competitiveness and strengthen its ability to stand up to China and the United States on the world stage.
The French president accused the Trump administration of openly being anti-European and seeking the EU's dismemberment. Macron warned that if Brussels fully applies its Digital Services Act and other rules to major platforms, the US is likely to retaliate with new tariffs on European exports. He asserted that Europe needs to be more resilient in the face of a double challenge from the US and China.
Now, Trump has unsettled long-standing relations with Washington's European allies by taking a more transactional and confrontational approach. This is to their relationship, and the move has led to a crisis in transatlantic ties and prompted European leaders to reassess their traditional cooperation frameworks.
Relations plummeted to a new low last month when Trump threatened to annex Greenland and impose trade tariffs on European countries that opposed the move, before abruptly taking a U-turn. Trump backed off the threats after saying he struck a framework deal with NATO chief Mark Rutte to ensure greater US influence over the Arctic island.
Trump's repeated comments about NATO's spending targets and security commitments have also prompted unease in Europe.
Tariffs on European imports to the US have led to economic friction, while the US has pushed back on moves to regulate digital spaces through the EU's Digital Services Act, which Washington says stifles free speech and is harmful to US tech firms.